Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, I post anonymous stories online. So if you like listening to anonymous stories, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. I think my boyfriend is gay and he's using me as a cover up for his sexuality. He has never initiated intimacy. He doesn't like to have intercourse, and the day it happens, he lasts for about 4 to 5 minutes. And it really annoys me. We sleep with each other like 3 months, 3 months. Am I overthinking, or they are really guys like this? After completing secondary school, I moved to Accra in search of a job. Life was tough, but I found a friend who became like a brother to me. Despite our struggles, we supported each other and worked hard to improve our situations. Eventually, my friend managed to save enough money to pursue his dream of traveling to the UK. Well, I couldn't save much because I was constantly sending money back home. When he was ready to leave, I told him I knew someone who could help him get his travel documents prepared quickly. Eager to start his new life, he trusted me and agreed to the agreement. However, I had secretly conspired with another friend to scam him out of his savings. After taking his money, we split it between ourselves. When he found out he had been deceived, I tried to convince him to let it go, but he swore vengeance and sought help from a powerful juju man determined to make the person who wronged him suffer. Now I am terrified of the consequences and fear for my life. I want to confess the truth to my friend, but I am scared that doing so might lead to my death. What should I do? First off, just confess. Whether you confess, you don't confess. Why did you even wait for them to finish cursing when you know he's a powerful juju man? You should have confessed so that you pay the money. What you will do is pay the money, so confess and pay. Or you want to die? You don't want to die, so confess. I am a 42-year-old single mother of two, a boy 16 years and a girl that's yet to turn 11. My boy and I started sleeping with each other 6 months ago, and I'm honestly not happy with it, but it seems he enjoys it more and doesn't wish to stop. It started in December of last year when I caught him watching adult movies. He said his friend sent him the link. It's been going on for a while, according to him. As a good mother, I decided to talk to him like an adolescent. Later asked him if he sometimes felt like doing it, and he said yeah. Mom, strongly. So I sort of felt bad. So I asked if he felt comfortable doing it with me. He said yes, and we did it. It was his first time. I saw the joy on his face when we were done. He made me come. He's a man now, and I enjoyed it so much too. That was my first time in 6 years. It's been vibrator and artificial dicks all alone. So it felt good to have someone grab me. My fear now is we may not be able to stop if I don't stop him now. This in the first place is an abomination. I am just doing it because of the bond between us. I have decided to be there for them since the demise of their father 6 years ago. I am enjoying this too, but right now I want to find a way to end it without becoming an enemy to my boy. I am scared. I sometimes cry. I don't want to hurt him, but he won't understand that we can only continue on my terms. I have to end it. I need your help. I need a way to handle this and still maintain a good relationship with my boy. First of all, why aren't you sounding like you know you've done something wrong? Like, why aren't you are not sorry, you don't feel it's an abomination. At the same time, you absolutely do not care that you've done that with your son. All you care about is that, why do you people do this? Some of us, why do you do this? So now how will he understand? Because you allowed the unhappenable to happen. I slept with this guy once in November last year, 2023. We met at a beach. He bought drinks and some food and we ate together. He spoke a lot. I loved his personality and physique. He was great. When we left there, he offered to drive me home. On our way, we parked somewhere quiet to continue talking for a while. Before I knew it, we started to sleep with each other. We went unprotected. It was impromptu, so none of us had the opportunity to think of a condom or any form of protection. He took my contact after he dropped me in front of my house, and assured me that I was going to hear from him. I snapped out of that mood. The next day, when I visited my boyfriend, it didn't even occur to me that I slept with a stranger the previous night unprotected, so I should get a contraceptive. It came to mind later, but it was almost too late, and I didn't feel like I could get pregnant. I started feeling sick in December, and when I checked, I was pregnant. Unfortunately, my boyfriend pulls out and uses condom most of the time. I don't know if pinning this pregnancy on him would work, so I haven't been able to tell him yet. The pregnancy is also growing. I've searched for the guy from the beach everywhere to no avail. I don't have a picture of him, but he only mentioned his name to be Richard. He said he was staying at Spintex. He drives a white Civic. I didn't capture the car number. He is tall and slim, has no beard, and is fair. He took my number and never called even after we slept with each other. I don't know if anyone could help me reach him with the description above. If you can share this, I will be grateful. I really want to find him so he takes responsibility for his child. I can't abort it. I have already done abortion once and it didn't go well with me. If I don't reach him, I either take that risk again or pin it on my boyfriend, which I don't want to do, but I have no option. No, I can't even think straight. Richard, we are looking for you, so if you know you are Richard, call her. Call her. We don't want any yawa. We don't want any pinning to happen. Call her. Okay. All the Richards, please go for a meeting. My cousin came to visit us since Saturday and he's still there. Now I am a survivor of social abuse when I used to live with them. So I have never been comfortable with his stay here. But since he's just visiting, I was cool. I have a 13-year-old sister and since he came, this girl has been acting weird. From not wearing pants to acting all grown and even insulting me. I've been like her once, so automatically I knew something was wrong. I called her this evening and scared her small and she told me everything. It's not just my cousin, but also a military guy in my house too. I am confused because if she had told me herself, I would have reacted with rage. But now I am confused. I will get them all arrested. I just need to get evidence first. What can I do? Maybe you can let her record the conversation, or when they decide to come, wherever it is they're deciding to come, they wouldn't suspect she would do something like that. Or without you telling her, you can buy her a phone or something, just a recorder or something for her to play music that even she may not be aware of. Give it to her as a gift and then press the record. So anytime any such thing happens, I mean, it doesn't really have to be a video. If it's an audio too and whatever is going on is being recorded, fine. If it's a video too, great. And then we get them arrested because those people My husband is out of a job for 2 years now. I have been catering for our family and it's not easy. A family friend promised to help us on the condition that I sleep with him. I can't cheat on my husband, so I definitely had to tell him about it. The offer the man is giving is very good and it can turn our lives around for the better. My husband is suggesting that I just do it so we can get the help. He's literally begging me to do it. I am confused. I know if I do this, my husband will hold it against me someday when things are better. And he's making me seem as if I am blocking our family's breakthrough. Your family's breakthrough is when you go and sleep with someone else. Like, no, that your husband shouldn't be doing this kind of thing. Don't do it. Oh, later on they'll come and say that you said that when he was poor you left him and went and did this. Now he has when he can't trust you. Don't do it. All of you should suffer till you come out of it. Why should you be the one to go? Why is that person cry help dependent on something? Thunder fire whoever that person is. Just say you, God bless you. No, don't like. I have been married for 11 months now. My husband has had a problem since we started dating till now. I want your audience views on it. Also, if there is a solution to it, the problem is that anytime my husband and I have sex and he's coming, he will shit on the bed. Excuse my language. We have tried for him to stop, but he always says it's too sweet, so he isn't able to control himself because of that. We have agreed that he would always go and ease himself before we have intercourse, but he would still do it when coming. It may not be big, but he does it. Because of this thing, I didn't used to allow him sleep with me during our dating era because it was disgusting. I married him because, irrespective of that, he's a responsible, good, and loving man. Sometimes the poop is that big, other times it's watery. The whole room starts smelling and it gets me out of the mood completely. So we are not able to even have intercourse to my satisfaction, because when we stop to clean the room, I get completely out of the mood. We don't do it on the bed for now. We do it on the floor in the hall, and I leave him when he does it to clean by himself because I am tired. I'm currently pregnant and it's really beginning to affect me. I vomit a lot of times, so I don't even want to sleep with him again. I am mostly horny as well, so I prefer to masturbate and give him an excuse when he comes to ask. This thing is really affecting me mentally. I regret marrying him every day. I agreed to marry him because I'm currently 32 and he's 37. He has had so many failed relationships due to this same problem. I felt bad for him as well. He shakes and vibrates like a generator when he's coming. When I first saw him come, I even thought he was dying. I became scared. My husband is so sensitive. Immediately you touch him, he starts to behave like some child. He doesn't keep long too. Immediately he puts it inside and pushed 1-2 times, he's already coming. And the entire room is already smelling. Since I knew this man, we haven't had sex that exceeded 30 seconds, yet we cleaned the room for 20 minutes and more. I really want to help him for now. If not, I would divorce when my child is 1. Share this for me to get your audience opinions. Guys, please share your opinions. Me, I feel like you guys should go to the hospital and see if there is a cure, because I was cheating with this lady. I will be honest, we've been together for just 5 months. I don't even know where she stays. I just meet her, take her to her hotels and places for us to sleep with each other and eat. I give her money to go away. It's not like I am paying her off. What we had was a relationship, so I'm giving her from my heart. She's a beautiful young lady, a man my age, 43. I thought it was okay to have a young blood refreshing me. The lady has ran away with my wife's car for about 2 weeks now. I have tried reaching her to no avail. The last time I reached her on WhatsApp, I told her I was going to the police. She replied by sending me a video of me naked and doing crazy things. It's shameful. I told my wife I crashed the car and left it with the mechanic. She's been using mine but keeps asking to see hers. I am so frustrated, bro. I never knew the lady had it in mind to run away with the car. She asked to borrow it to see her mom in Takrady. I got her a license in December, so of course I gave her the car, telling my wife I was borrowing it for the day after parking mine away from home and deceiving her it had broken down. It would have been my car, but mine is a bit complex, so I took my wife's own. She has left with the car. I fear taking this to the police will bring shame because of the videos she has of me, but I have to do something. My wife has been on my neck. She has run out of patience. I really am scared now. Buying a new car won't solve the situation because she will know it's new, but should I do it? What should I do? I am a grown man. Kindly bear that in mind. Sorry, grown man. You're a 43-year-old. You were looking for fresh blood. Are you a vampire? I don't want to say this one serves you right. Oh, you have a wife. So what are you looking for? Me, that serves you right. See, this is what they should be doing to you people so that you learn to stick with your wives. That girl, I'm so proud of her. The car, you're not getting it. So me, I think that you should buy a new car. Tell your wife that, oh, that car, nyama nyama, so you've bought her a new car. Buy her an even more expensive one to atone for your sins. That cannot even that cannot even settle whatever it is that you've done. But buy her a bigger, nicer one and tell her she just deserves it because you ain't shit. I have this issue which I think is spiritual. There is this man I always see myself sleeping with in my dreams. It happens once every month with the same man. I get this dream only when my period starts. Sometimes I have the dream and my period is in the next day or 2 days later. I used to experience painful and irregular periods, but ever since I started having the dreams, my period flows freely without any pain. I am still worried because I hate that whoever this man is, He's sleeping with me in my dreams and I never see his face too. I don't know how it started, but it started 3 years ago. I was scared that I was married spiritually or something of that sort. So I opened up to my pastor around last year about the situation. I told him how I used to experience painful and irregular periods until this started. He said it's either I went somewhere to seek a solution to the pain and got married spiritually as a result, or I complained to someone who is a witch or wizard. My pastor offered to help me break the marriage. So he asked me to fast for 7 days before we began the process. I did the fasting, and when I was done, I went to see him. Then he said he was praying for me, and God said the spirit that is married to me would only leave if I'm sleeping with another man who is more powerful spiritually than the spirit. He said it will make the spirit jealous and afraid, hence it will leave me alone. I didn't know who I could sleep with that was more powerful, and I didn't even want to sleep with anyone in the first place. My pastor said he was the one God had chosen to sleep with me. I refused, but he convinced me and said so many things about faith and whatsoever. He then said I would sleep with him on Tuesdays, my day of birth, once a week until the spirit leaves. We started in August last year. He slept with me for a whole month, but I still had a dream. When I told him, he said we need to sleep with each other 3 times in a week to speed the process. I agreed and he has slept with me till January this year. I got fed up because the dream won't stop. I complained and he said I was being impatient with God. Then he made another pastor friend of his call to tell me that was the only way out. I allowed him continue with me, but now I don't want to sleep with him again. I'm tired and fed up. He's even beginning to annoy me. I feel he's using me. I asked him if his wife knew he was doing this, and he said even God keeps secrets. I have lost my trust and respect and faith in this man. I want a better solution. Please post this for me. Someone may suggest a better solution for me. Should I report my pastor? Thank you. That your pastor was only taking advantage of you. And if you have anybody to report him to and something will actually be done about it, go ahead. Well, he just took can you imagine 3 good years? It means you are feeling so down when you've lost all hope because you've probably tried so many means. And then when he came, regardless of how crazy that suggestion was, you felt like maybe after all, that's my pastor, it may actually help. And then you agree, even though it sounded crazy because of what you were going through, you agreed. And now it only turns out that he wanted to use you. Some pastors, why are you not shy? You don't even fear God. If you can report him, Jerry. He deserves it. My girlfriend of 6 months did something wrong to me and I slapped her twice. The next thing I could remember was seeing myself on the floor. I don't know how she did it with her leg. I just got some information this week that she's a black belt holder, but she doesn't look it because of how soft and calm she looks. She beat me, but she later apologized for everything and I too did the same. We are cool now, but I still look at her with that eye. I need advice now on how to tell her we should break up. No, nobody should give you any advice. You guys deserve to be together. Well, what do you mean by you slapped her and all of a sudden you were on the floor? It serves you right. If you break up with her, she'll probably beat you up again. So what will you do? We have come to the end of today's video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you so very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for always watching the videos. And I love you so much. Okay, that's a bit. That's it. That's fine.